What am I afraid with most when I work with amateurs? Actually, you know what? I think I'm the least afraid when I'm in amateurs, because there isn't a nicer bunch of people than 100 people who are playing music only because they love it.
Hi everyone, I'm here at the Luxembourg airport taking off to Berlin.
Hi everyone, I'm on the flight.
Good morning, I am in New York. I am warming up.
My name is Selin Akdemir. I'm 25 years old. I traveled 2,600 kilometers from Ankara to Berlin for the BE PHIL Orchestra.
My name is Cody Lige. I play French horn. I'm from South Carolina. I'm a little bit tired, but I'm fun. I'm just running on adrenaline. I'm still like a little kid in a candy shop right now, just thinking about that experience and how that would be on Sunday and Monday.
I'm Vivian Asturizaga. I come from La Paz, Bolivia, and I play the flute. I could not live without music. I think it's a very important morning to the end of the day thing in my life. Not only listening to music, but also performance.
In Ankara, I work as a full-time engineer. I'm developing helicopter models. I'm playing in an amateur orchestra for 10 years now. And when I come home, I practice violin. So when I'm here, it's gonna be like living someone else's life, like a musician in an orchestra.
I was actually writing about musicians' gigging practices. What do they do to make a living in the city of La Paz for my thesis? One of the big themes I had was being an amateur, was being a professional musician. And a friend of mine that lives in Germany shared the link. Actually, it was like on the edge of time, so I had to gather it within like a couple hours and send it out.
I was on my lunch break and I just drove home. I took my horn out of the case and I used my iPhone, put it on a stand, and I recorded a 3-minute video of me playing. And I was like, what do I have to lose? I didn't really prepare anything. My normal life, I work for the University of South Carolina School of Law, and I work with the group and involved with child abuse and neglect. So that's the work that I do from 9 to 5. And then every now and then I'll have a gig. I play in a small brass quintet or a local orchestra.
The aim of this project, very obviously, I think, is to bring people together. We are fortunate to have a huge community of Berlin Philharmonic fans. It's so nice to give some of these fans who themselves are passionate musicians the opportunity to come to the Philharmonie and experience the atmosphere in the hall themselves. We had 2,000 applications and we had to go through all of those and select 100 musicians to come and play in the orchestra. Now, the policy was always to make the orchestra as inclusive as possible, but it's very hard to talk about inclusion when you're reducing 2,000 down to 100, obviously. It was very important to us to try and have a great spectrum of different people, different professions, different stages of their life, different countries, different cultures if possible, to assemble those together and bring them together really in the idea that music is the one language that can unify people from all over the world.
Hi, I'm Cecilia from Hong Kong. You can call me Lokyu, it's my Chinese name. And I'm playing oboe.
I'm Andrea Santiago. I'm from Spain, Barcelona, and I play violin.
My name is Paulo Ribeiro. I'm an engineer. I run my own company in Brazil. That's where I'm from. And I'm here to play the cello.
My name is Jan-Christian Oortwijn. I'm a violinist. In daily life I'm a dentist and I have my office in Amsterdam, Holland.
My name is Victoria. I'm 17 and I'm from Oslo in Norway. And in BE PHIL Orchestra I'll play second violin.
I'm Ella Huisman. I come from the Netherlands and there I work as a police officer. And I play the French horn.
I'm Eun-kyung Jeon from Korea and I play the violin.
I'm Jeremy. I'm 25 years old and I'm from Canada. I'm a violinist and in my day-to-day life I'm a lawyer and I'm here to play in the BE PHIL Orchestra.
quite honestly, when I'm in front of an amateur orchestra, in the end, it makes no difference then. They are the musicians, this is the first violin group, that's the oboe, that's the horn, and that's what they are for me. It's the other way around. Sometimes when I find out what they actually do in their main lives, I'm astonished and deeply impressed to hear the types of professional careers these people I otherwise know as horn players or clarinet player or a violin player that they have in their day jobs. Many of these musicians are highly active. They are as passionate about their hobby music as anybody can be. They are, I suppose, familiar with the piece, but nevertheless, when a group of 100 people get together for the first time, and this applies actually even to professional musicians, it does require some time until you get used to the new situation in which you are, the people who you don't know that you're sitting next to. You could feel how being in the room meant a lot to these people.
1 and 2. Okay, we haven't practiced this, but it's ba da ba 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 be ba da ba be ba da ba be ba da ba. Okay, don't get out of the groove here, please. Okay, one more time. M. 1, 2, yeah.
Brahms' one was Simon Rattle's choice. This time we have a major symphonic work which really gives us something to chew on. We had to, of course, make sure that the people who were applying were able to play this part. And of course, many of them are at an excellent level.
It's my personal favorite orchestra. When I saw that email coming about this opportunity, I jumped at it immediately.
It's kind of nerve-wracking because, each conductor has, their particular interests, their interpretation of the music. So you have to be like really tuned in and try to do everything that they're telling you to do. And also just make sure that you're having fun at the same time.
It's quite hard work because it's a different place that I haven't played in before, so it sounds different. You can hear some things more clearly and other things not clearly, and you need to be able to see the right people. So it's challenging, but it's very exciting.
And this process takes a few days before the orchestra actually begins to gel and become an orchestra. And so that's my job, is to accompany this initial phase, to try and form the orchestra into an orchestra so Simon can take them to the next level.
I'm having the best time because also it's full of joy. And what could be better?
1 and. Don't play the record you've got at home. Okay, so 407. Da, ba, ba, ba. Could we be noble rather than aggressive? That would be actually quite a good thing for all over the world, wouldn't it? Okay, so here we go. 1 and.
Music is for everybody, and we've all believed this, and this has been really one of my most important goals while I was here, to spread it everywhere, and that you make it, you take it out into the community, you invite, we go out, other people come in, that we are all one community, professional, amateur, young, old. Music. It's just music is the answer to many things.